Hey, I'm Faye Semple, an Earth Energy Guide who helps spiritual seekers like you harmonize your home's energies, clear any unhealthy vibes that are there, and create sacred spaces for personal and planetary healing. Today, I want to talk about ley lines, those mythical energy highways of the Earth, because these are a hot topic in Western geomancy. But I think over the time, I've learned that a lot of people kind of misunderstand them. And I want to say that misusing energy lines can kind of mess up your land, mess up your home. So I just want to debunk the myths and set you up for some success when you're working with them. So one of the myths that I see is that ley lines are always positive. Now, this is not true. There are many different types of lines, and some carry what we would be beneficial energy for us, but others can actually carry energy that is not really good for us to live on. And some can amplify geopathic stress if they're blocked, misaligned, or carrying negative energy from further, upstream and bringing it down to us, or downstream and bringing it up to us. So, myth two is that you can just feel them. I know we have intuition, and that's a great thing, but I'm sorry, intuition alone isn't enough. When we're working with energy lines, we're working with a distinct sort of band of energy that can move, it can widen. And although we all dowse that slightly differently, when we're working in our home, we want to be able to locate and particularly assess them in a way that's meaningful to us. So we can kind of have grades and widths and how long will this healing take effect. And we can use dowsing then to have a strategic plan of how we're going to work with this energy so that it benefits us, benefits the landscape, benefits the planet. Myth three that I've come across is really that one remedy fits all. Copying somebody else's crystal grid or stone placement without dowsing the specific line's needs can make things worse. When we're looking at, for instance, like placing standing stones to relieve geopathic stress, their height, their width, their orientation sometimes has to be millimeter perfect, believe it or not. And if you don't get these things quite right, the remedy can work sometimes, not at others, not at all, or it can in fact make things worse. So ley lines are unique to each site. A ley line in one part of your property might need harmoning, while another might need healing. And this is why I really developed my Western Geomancy course, Genesis, the membership program, is because it teaches you how to dowse lines precisely, interpret their energy, and apply tailored remedies. This could be everything from alignments to attention setting to using what I call mini liths, which are the equivalent of the megaliths, but on a smaller scale. And we can use those to restore balance in our home. And actually, we can use them not just to restore balance when things have gone right, we can actually use them to enhance energy, to make everything so much more better. So don't fall for any simple tips that oversimplify this work. We want it to be as simple as possible, but some things do take work and learning. They're powerful remedies, but they can be complex. And any missteps can sort of disrupt the healing of your landscape. I always say, look back to ancient sacred sites, the complexity of their structures in their geometry, their alignments. We went to a lot of trouble to build these sites. So it's like, we have this modern way of wanting things to be be able to done and quickly and easily and I think it's really worth learning about earth energy in depth. It's worth learning about what's in your land, your sensitivity to it, how you can work with it, and that's a unique journey. So, I would encourage you to take that journey. And I'd love to hear, what's your experience of ley lines? What's your experience of energy lines or sacred spaces? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear, because I'd love to help you unlock your true potential of working with earth energy so that you can achieve, a home that supports you and actually achieve a sense of spiritual alignment with your own life that leads you to be happy, fulfilled, and joyful.